to a special episode of Love My Coffee. Coffee lovers, your annual coffee holiday has arrived. Happy National Coffee Day. And today we're in Leslieville, and we're going to visit the Grinder Coffee House.
Free. Soars like an eagle high above the trees. She's much more than she seems. She's a gypsy queen.
Actually, the Grinder Coffee is a bit of a celebrity hotspot after one of the biggest movie stars and one of my favorites paid a visit during the TIFF Festival, Tom Hanks. The Grinder Coffee is located at 1021 Gerrard Street East. While all of the TIFF excitement is over, it's still a good choice, especially today on National Coffee Day. The first official International Coffee Day was October 1st, 2015, launched in Milan to promote fair trade coffee and raise awareness for the plight of coffee growers. At Grinder Coffee House, they use Mountain View coffee. It all started with a trip to France 30 years ago. The aroma of roasting coffee in a small town inspired by centuries of old European tradition. An estate coffee comes from a single farm that grows coffee fine enough to stand on its own alone. How the coffee is brewed, what water is used, whether you add cream or sugar, all influences your coffee experience. Toronto's East End has a coffee scene unlike anywhere else. There are so many coffee shops, Balzac's, which is east of Yonge Street, and the Grinder here in the East End, and the Rooster Coffee House, which is on Broadview in the East End, Tiaro. There's so many great coffee shops in the East End. I'm actually quite blessed to be an East Ender here in Toronto. So, are you a grab and go early morning rusher? Or are you a weekend lounger? Or perhaps both? We all like to grab a coffee before we go off to work. And on the weekends, it's nice to come out and enjoy the community and read a newspaper and just sip on the coffee. Especially today on National Coffee Day. As there are so many options for coffee in Toronto, I think that the Grinder has actually stepped up their game. I think that the coffee is pretty good. It's smooth. I'm actually enjoying a cappuccino today, and the serving is generous. But I miss the latte art. But at least the milk was frothed well, and I like to spoon it up like a dessert. So that's always a treat once I'm done the coffee. The Grinder Coffee Cafe is actually a really nice place to kick back and relax. They've got a lovely bench outside, lots of pillows so you can get comfortable and watch as the neighborhood walks by, the hustle and bustle of the street, or you can just settle in and read a book or your newspaper here. It's kind of a nice little place to sit on a Sunday morning. I'd say that it does measure up to the Rooster, Balzac's, or Tiaro, or even one of my favorites, Casa Milan, Queen Street East. So, Tom Hanks, I wonder, how would you rate the coffee? Me, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So whether you're enjoying your coffee at home or at your favorite coffee shop, happy National Coffee Day. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Love My Coffee. Until we meet again for our next coffee break or coffee date, ciao, coffee lovers.